Hey guys, as a vegan, I often get asked what are some of the things that I eat. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how I prepare one of my favorite dishes, home fries. I love to have that with breakfast. You can make that with some waffles. You can make it with some pancakes you whip up yourself, of course, using non-dairy ingredients, using alternatives. But right now, before we begin, what I have to do is first show you my prep. Here are 2 bottles. One with the label is my apple cider vinegar. The other one is a solution I use. This is a mix of food grade hydrogen peroxide 35%, about 11 ounces of distilled water to 1 ounce of the hydrogen peroxide. And by the way, this apple cider vinegar is with the mother. You have to get the one with the mother. Actually, I'll get the bottle so I can show you guys. Here's the bottle. I use the Nature's Promise apple cider vinegar with the mother, raw, unfiltered, unpasteurized. This is a better one, but this to show you. Also, for the ingredients, I have some of my spices set up over here, which I'll show later, but just to show everyone, I have a bag of the red potatoes. I picked this up at my local farmer's market. You can get these for about, I think I paid about $2.99 for a 5-pound bag. You can get it really cheap. So first things first, I have my strainers, I have my bowl, I have the strainer, and underneath I have a bowl to catch any excess liquid dripping down. I'm going to take the potatoes I need, put them in the first bowl. One, try to get a nice sized one, here we go. 2, 3, this is for quite a few people, so I'll make a few more, let's see. Let's go with 4, and let's do 5. Because with everything else for breakfast, I don't want it to be too much. I like leftovers, but I don't like to leave stuff after I cook it for more than 3 days. So I want to make sure it all gets eaten. If anything, I can make more. So we'll go with these 5. And then what I do is, being that I'm about to spray down the potatoes, I might as well clean some of the other fruits I'm going to use later. This is just a bag of organic Gala apples. I got this from Trader Joe's. It is a 2-pound bag. I think I paid about $2.99. These aren't that big, so I'll probably have 2 apples. Throw it in. Okay. Also, I'll throw in some kale, because later on I will be making a kale salad. As you see, it's not a lot of kale. I already clean some kale, but just for the sake of the video, and this is the last bit I had left anyway, I said why not throw it in. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my bottles, I'm going to start to spray it down. First I use the food grade hydrogen peroxide mix. As you see, I coat all my veggies and fruits. Okay, next, the apple cider vinegar mix. And another thing to show, it's best to use these darker amber bottles. You know, on the website I'll put a link where you can pick these up on Amazon, but what happens is this preserves the solution better. I was reading about the hydrogen peroxide mix. You want to keep it in these dark amber bottles. And I just bought the attachment spray nozzle on top to add to the bottle, but it helps preserve the integrity of the solution. So we're going to use the apple cider vinegar. It has a smell to it. You know, some people say it stinks up the kitchen, but look, it cleans the fruits and veggies. So we're going to go with it. Spray it down. Spray each one. Let's see, let's start with the kale first this time. Okay, let me do the potatoes. Even though I'm peeling the skin of the potatoes, I still choose to clean it. Because I may be peeling it, but what this solution does, this mixture, it helps. If there's any pesticides, toxins, anything on the fruits and veggies, it helps to clean it off. What I'm going to do is, after I spray them down, I'm going to set the timer on the stove for 5 minutes. When the timer goes off, then what I'll do is I'll take everything in this bowl to the sink, rinse it with cold water, And then after I rinse it with cold water, I'm gonna go to the next set of bowls here. I have another strainer. I'm gonna set it over here, rinse this off, put it over in here, let it strain, let it sit out. And that's pretty much it. And then after that, I will go and I will peel the potatoes, you know, eat the apple. But it's good to clean off any pesticides you have. All that's gonna come off with the solution mix. You let it sit for 5 minutes. So here I'm gonna stop the video. I'm gonna let it sit for the 5 minutes, and then I'll pick up with the making of my world's famous home fries.